Step 2. Seeing the hidden you. Now, this is for those of us who can't remember why our vision went defective. I mean, it's also more than that, I would say. But let's expand. Something to understand about eyesight, vision, is that it's in a constant state of flux. Glasses, ultimately, or contact lenses, they lock you into a set prescription, which is clearly not fluctuating with your eyes. What that is kind of doing is the way it describes it in the book is they are casting your vision of reality into the shape of the events you couldn't face when you first got them. Okay, which is clearly not what you need at all. So take them off. Reconnect with that feeling that you've forgotten about. Here is a visualization to help you reconnect with the hidden you. Take off your glasses, contacts, close your eyes, bring your attention to your breath. Breathe freely with awareness of any tension until you feel ready for the next step. Now think of a time in your childhood when you were really happy. When was that? How old were you? When you find that feeling, feel it, re-experience it. What was happening in your life then? What were you feeling? What were you happy about? Try to recall as much as you can about this time. Yeah, a nice exercise for anyone. Visualize your face at that time. Are you smiling? Look into your eyes. Are they happy eyes? Is there a sparkle, a glimmer of joy in them? Take a moment to enjoy that memory. Now bring your attention back to your breath, just for a few moments. When you feel centered, think back to when you first noticed a difference in your vision, or when you first received your first glasses. When was that? How old were you? When you find that feeling, feel it again, re-experience it. What was happening in your life then? What were you feeling? Were you angry, sad, or happy? Try to recall as much as you can about that time. If you have difficulty remembering, just allow your mind to be present with it. A memory will probably come up if you give it the chance. Visualize your face at that time. Are you smiling? Look into your eyes. Is there a sparkle, a glimmer of joy in them? Are they happy? What is the difference in your eyes and in your life between those two scenes? Can you remember the emotional issues that were going on then? Do you feel that you were able to resolve them? Do you feel that those issues may be still affecting your life? I know they're affecting mine. Yes, I do. So Jacob Liberman, who wrote this book, worked with many people over the course of his career, still is working with many people, and he says here, every person I have ever worked with has been able to uncover some kind of major emotional stress in the 1 or 2 year period before their vision deteriorated. Okay? This is pretty important. This visualization can give you a sense of the stress that was too difficult to face, the feelings that your glasses have helped you to suppress. As you begin to remove your glasses, those feelings will come up, either from within or apparently through external events. When they do, your initial response will probably be to put your glasses back on or wear stronger glasses. But that will simply reinforce your old way of being. Don't do that. When you just did that little visualization just now, did you find that your memories of that time were blurry or unclear? Or were they so painful that you really didn't want to or couldn't remember them? Have you literally blurred out that period of your life? If the answer is yes to any of these questions, it indicates that emotional issues of that time are still unresolved. If you are willing to take the time to reopen these memories and associations, you'll begin to see and heal the part of your life experience that you've hidden for so long. You can use this visualization as a starting point to reflect further on what was going on then. Were you happy at home? Did you feel loved? Did you feel safe? Who was your biggest enemy? And this is an interesting list. Had you recently experienced a death of a friend or family member, a move or change of school or friends, a divorce, a new sibling or change in family members, shame or embarrassment, emotional or physical abuse? You may know that one or more of these events occurred around this time and still be unable to remember how these events actually affected you. However, any of these events would be a major stressor for a child. The inability to remember childhood stress may be a way to protect yourself from feeling the fear or the pain that was associated with it. If you find it hard to remember these events, tune into any feelings that come up about that time and trust that they have some meaning for your vision. It's not really necessary to know exactly what happened as long as you can tune into the emotion of that time, the emotional tone of that time, without judgment.